Alright, we are back for some more testing. Well, we're going to go over a changelog, then we're going to fix something. Not a lot of testing, it's just a lot of recipe changes. So, first thing on the list, chlorine spray can was added. So, 5,000 liters of chlorine in an empty spray can, and you get a chlorine spray can that will clean dyed pipes. And we will try that out when we try out all the other paint stuff, because we haven't done any of that yet. I'm pretty sure it works pretty well. Waiting on the concrete hardener and all that stuff. Added muffler cover. We're making some of these. At least one or two. So, 2 wood pulp and aluminum or iron plate in the assembler. Let's go try this out. I think I actually have some iron plates already done over here, which I do. This and that. I'll get those made, and now I'm putting them on those hammers over there so they'll shut up. Added concrete to concrete powder recipe in macerator. So concrete. Macerator gives a block of white concrete powder. Except for some reason it's only showing... Oh, that's LV. That's theme. Okay. For some reason the LV one looks to me like the... I'm still not used to these colors. It doesn't look like this. It looks black in there. It looks like the steam one, the steel one.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that? It doesn't look gray, it looks black. Is that just me, or... I know I'm blind, but... Alright, now the only issue with this is a cover, right? So I can't do what I normally do and just slap it on the front. I gotta put it on the top. Which the only issue with that being a cover is that going to in any way interfere with inputs?
No, it doesn't block anything. It's just does literally nothing except muffle the machine.
Okay, so it's not going to block inputs, outputs, any of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure. Alright, next thing is fixed item drops from conveyors and retrievers spitting all over the place. Thought you already fixed that.
No, I hadn't, but I've got it fixed this time.
Yeah, it looks like you got it fixed, pal, right in front of it. And it's shooting all over the place, so that's good. This one right there. And just to make sure, we're going to put that up there. Holy crap, that's a lot of sand. That's a lot of silicon dioxide. That's a lot of oxygen. Okay, we need another one. Give me that. Shut up. Making another one. I forgot we had 3. Okay. Fix the heat exchanger GUI. Hey, look, it has a proper GUI now. Alright. You got your mallet. We're gonna have to get distilled water down here, although technically we can open that. That'll feed distilled water in there. Smack that bitch and turn it on. Let's see if this works. What did you just smack? You're supposed to hit the reactor. There you go. You better turn that back off. Why is the coolant not coming out? Or do I have these going the wrong way? There's no... They both have X's on them, so I can't tell which one is which. But there's no hot coolant in that pipe.
I think that's it, but there's the output, so one of the outputs.
Right, smack it again. No, that bitch ain't putting out the coolant. Why is the reactor not putting out the coolant? Is the reactor going... Yeah, the reactor's going the right way. It's going that way. And then this is supposed to come this way, but it's not going into... the heat exchanger. There's 1.3 buckets.
We try some.
Okay.
Nope, still working on it.
Is it the face issue that it's not allowing the anything to go in the face?
That's why I tried turning the face of it.
Well, the problem is you can't have the face going anywhere but left, right, front, or back, and we have input in all those ways. We have the output going there. We have the coolant going there. We'd have to move
but I think it
this to here.
It should allow it input through the face. You have a bucket or something, and you...
Should have. There you go.
Well, let's into the face because it's just got large sun water. And...
Okay. So why is the reactor not putting out its hot coolant? We haven't moved it. I'm gonna go get that thing while you work on that. Anything?
Not sure now. Yeah, that's really weird.
Well, stick that on your to-do list. I need to go make a HV to EV heat exchanger real quick. Because we found out, or I found out, that this power system is almost a mix of GT5 and GT6. Do we not have any aluminum cables left? Apparently not. Because GT5, you could put any amount of power you wanted to into the transformer. Any amount up to, well, any power as long as it was lower voltage than the max that it could take. I guess I need to say that correctly. You couldn't put like LUV into an EV, but you could put as many, you could put like 32 LVs connected to an EV, and it basically considered the packets as, I'm trying to figure out how to put this. It added all the packets together, basically, which in GT6, you have to have a transformer for this. But in GT6, you also have to hit that with a soft hammer, because we need it to go up. There. Now that bitch is blazing. Okay, that one's running. That one's still not running.
Yeah, this one needs an update. Basically, like the this one needs an update to the slot, like to pick out all the fluid or something.
Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with that one, that it's still not
I was
running.
thinking maybe we need to update the slot on this. Like,
update the slot?
you like take a little bit of the fluid out or something.
We can try it, but if we do, it needed an update. Although, I don't know where all that just went. I only have 2 drums in my hand, or in my inventory, and they're both empty.
There's a drum in here.
Oh, did it not drop? Oh, it didn't drop. There we go. There, now they're all three running, which is what we wanted. Well, why does this one say it's got to be set to... No. Can you tell what the fuck is the difference between that one and those two? Because they will not stack.
These two are set to currently auto output.
I just switched the auto output, and it didn't reset it.
So this one isn't. This one is the one. It was these
Yeah.
two that had.
I just changed this one, so it would be the same as those two, and it didn't change. Will fill adjacent. Okay, fuck it, I don't know. Alright, so that should fix our issue of why that wasn't running. Now, the other thing we need to fix is we need to get ethylene into this one. We also need to stop with this 1 bullshit. I hate that 1 liter bullshit. That 1 liter bullshit is annoying. Burn it.
The formula I use is GT5 formula, so if it was 100% efficiency, then it won't have that, but it's not.
Okay, well, it's running. And now, after putting that in the slot, this one ain't fucking going with the other ones again. See? And I just changed it. The fuck, man. You put it in that slot and it fucks with everything. I think I just figured out what it is. I think when you put it in that slot, it resets it back to won't fill, whatever the default is. We gotta do something with this fucking bitumen. We are full of bitumen.
Like some more cement. I mean, not cement,
asphalt.
Yeah, asphalt.
Which is like the only thing we can do with it. Is make asphalt. So we either need to make a mass storage to put there or something. Which is probably what I'll do. Because I don't feel like doing road work right now. But we also have to get rid of the ethylene. So I need to put an boil over for that, basically, an overflow valve. So that we keep a certain amount in the tank, so we have it for when we need to make plastic and shit, but when we don't need to make plastic and shit, it gets burned. Alright, so you need to take a look at the heat exchanger, figure out why that fucker ain't working. My chat needs to stop disconnecting. Where are we at on this list? Added a recipe for iron bars to the assembler. Which that is supposed to have a hammer there. A hammer or a wrench. I can't remember which one it was. I think it's a hammer. Which is the reason.
That issue in GT Core, but I haven't updated GT Core yet because I'm Still trying to get the whole mass
Okay.
storage and everything done. So,
Okay. Added UOV. Yeah, that's the one we found earlier that's messed up. That is heat exchangers. He changed these two to use normal pipes instead of the small pipes. So that has been fixed. Added graphene dust recipe. So graphene dust, we're making it as tinies or smalls. Must be smalls.
yeah, I think it's smallest.
Assembler, there it is. So 8 graphite dust, silicon foil, and 250 liters of glue gives you small graphene. So then you have to put that together into the full dust, and then you can wire mill it into your graphene wires, and then you can make them rubber coated if you want. You can also make them into the bigger ones. So we should now have... Did you add the recipe for the... I don't think you added the recipe for the solar panels yet, right?
Mm. Yeah.
These are supposed to be... Well, those are solid soldering alloy on those. Okay, so it's 4x. Okay, so 4x is what you need. So now those are done. And then 16 for that one. And then this stuff, the indium gallium phosphide, now has a recipe here, so you don't have to use the mixer if you don't want to, but you still have it as an option. And the gallium arsenide, you have a recipe there. You can also do it in the mixer. There's supposed to be you can do it in the arc furnace. Where is the... Dude, where's the... Says there's a recipe for making this. Ah, there it is. I'm blind. So arsenic, gallium arsenide in the alloy smelter, because it... And you can do dust and ingot, or just the dust. I was looking at the dust, that's why I was being a dumbass. So, that is all the solar panel stuff taken care of. And then added jade integration, which he didn't give me the jade stuff, so we're not testing that tonight. But jade is just another wow you type of thing, so, you know, that thing in the corner instead of one probe.
Yeah, jade this time I think actually is based off, well, it's basically the successor or whatever.
Oh, okay. Then I'll probably like it more, because I do not like one probe. I have never been a big fan of this one. I don't know why in the hell Spiker was so hot on the damn thing. The whole shifting to look at stuff just annoys the piss out of me. Just tell me the information or give me a tool. Don't make me sneak to fucking look at something. That's annoying.
Also, but I've been wondering about the alloy smelter. Should I make it a 4-slot machine instead of 2 slots? 'Cause I know 2 slots seems kind of restrictive.
Should you do what now?
Should make the alloy smelter have 4 slots instead of 2 slots?
We could make a multi-block one. This would be for simple stuff, and then have a advanced alloy smelter. It's a multi-block that can do 3 and 4. I don't think we have any 5, right? That don't need to be in the blast furnace. It's up to you if you want to just add 2 slots to this or make a multi-block. But you figure by the time people are doing 3 and 4, well, there is the bronze and black steel. Well, no, black steel has to be in a blast furnace. But there is the black bronze.
You can make that by combining other alloys.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say just make a advanced. Just make something similar to this. I would literally just copy this fucking input, this layout, basically, and just give it a different controller. That's what I would do personally.
Yeah, I might do that then.
And just make an advanced alloy smelter. Because you really need to have a lot of alloys for a lot of things when we get to advanced stuff. And some of them we need in bulk. Like when you get to, well, I think yours is fucked up in here. And I know it's probably off of GT5, but Electrum is the wire I've always used because it was basically the best of both worlds. And see in here, it's 2 amps loss for 2 amps to go through it. And I don't remember that being the case. And always using Electrum because it was the best of both worlds between gold and silver. I really got to look that up. But I am afraid to do it with the server running on my computer right now. I'm afraid I will melt my fucking PC if I try to run another Minecraft instance right now. Where am I at? Not that bad. Let me load one up and see what happens. GT5U. Load that up. It has been forever since I've done GT5, so. And also, we've always had blue alloy too. And we don't have blue alloy here. Because we don't have do you even add a blue alloy wire? Is there a red power surrogate knockoff whatever in 118, or will there be in 119?
I honestly don't know.
It would be your choices for this would be Red Power, which Project Red, and Blue Power.
Incomplete.
If either of those two exist, people are going to have electrotine, teslatite, nickelite. That's what you use to make blue alloy. And that's what we always used in GT5, because we either had Project Red or we had Blue Power. One of the two was in almost every GT5 pack. Just so you could have, well, the redstone contraptions, because everybody hates setting up fucking big-ass redstone things. So they want the contraptions, but also just to get the fucking nickelite. Greg in GT6 added fucking his own nickelite into redstone veins. He added a vein specially for nickelite, which is nickelite and redstone. There's no cinnabar in it. Rubies already got taken out of redstone veins completely. They're a gem. They're in their own fucking vein in GT6. Redstone veins in GT6 are redstone, cinnabar if it's low enough, magnesite if it's high enough. And so you have to get it at this, perfect level if you want all three of them. If it's really low, you get cinnabar. If it's really high, you get magnesite. And if it's in that sweet spot, you get all three. Though nobody gives a fuck about magnesite because that's calcium carbonate, and nobody fucking cares. Unless you want the fucking carbon. But he added a vein that is redstone, hematite, and nickelite. You don't want to mine through that shit with a fucking fortune pick, because when you hit the small ores that are on the edge, the fucking things just explode, because both of them have a chance of dropping like 4 minimum. With fortune, they can drop like 6. And they're varied between dust and all the gem states. So your inventory just gets flooded with 2 different types of gem stuff, because Greg made redstone and nickelite, teslatite, electrotine fucking gems. Which is really annoying, by the way.
Yeah, I have to wonder why can't those models just decide on a single name and stick with it?
Because from what I understand, the lady that Elaram that did Red Power would not give permission to anybody to copy her mod, because she was planning on making it into a standalone game. Basically the same thing that Greg planned on doing with GregTech, she was doing with Red Power. She's actually gotten further than Greg, because there's actually some shit she's shown that's been done. But I don't think it's ever going to be done. I think her and Greg both with that game is just a pet project of something to keep them busy when they feel like coding that's not restricted by Minecraft. I don't think either one of them are ever going to be put out where anybody's going to be able to play with them. But she wouldn't give permission, so nobody that copied her mod wanted to use her names for stuff. And so everything that was revolved around Nikola Tesla for its name got a different variation of it. That's why she called it Nikolite after Nikola Tesla. So then Blue Power called it Teslatite after Tesla. And then Project Red went with Electratine because electric, because Tesla. They all picked different ones. I don't know why the two knockoffs didn't consolidate on the same thing. I'm guessing just because they didn't want to be associated with the other one. Compared with the other one, I don't know. I don't get it. In the end, the dude that was doing Blue Power ended up going to work with the Red Power team. That's why the 1710 version got abandoned and never got finished, and then somebody else took over it in like 110, 112, and that's the guy that's currently doing it. Where is the properties for this? Oh, I know what my problem is. I need to go to source. That's what I need. Okay. So, GT5. And cable. Now, Greg has doubled down on the fucking blue alloy, because he's taken all three alloys into GT6. We have red alloy, blue alloy, and purple alloy. Which purple alloy nobody ever jumped on in GT5. Okay, so HV cables, you have Canthal. We're going to look at 1X for all of these. Is 512, 4 amp with 3 EU loss per meter per amp. It sucks. Gold is 3 amps, 2 loss per meter per amp. Electrum is 2 amp. Maybe that's why I used Electrum, because it's 2 amp but 2 loss, so it basically equals out. And then silver is your best one, because silver is the best conductor there is. Did you know that the conductive scale is scaled off of silver? Silver is the top level, so everything else is rated by how much it sucks compared to silver, basically. I learned that a couple months ago, and I thought it was cool as shit. And then see, blue alloy, that's the best one. That is better than all of them, because it does 2 amps and only has 1 EU loss. So that's why everybody added it, was so they could have blue alloy, because that's what you use in HV. And I think I used Electrum because I could use a 4X cable rather than an 8X cable and still get 8 amps. I think that's what it was. Now that I actually look at it, it's just been fucking forever. Okay. So now that we've ran off at the mouth about that shit.
No, but it's just Just curious. You're mentioning purple eye. What node is that? Did you just make that up on the spot? Because blue plus red equals purple. Yeah.
No. Red Power had all three of them: red, blue, and purple. But nobody used the purple outside of Red Power. And then Greg decided he was going to use it in GT6. I can show it to you in GT6 if you want, but it is just a mixture of blue and red. It's just red alloy and blue alloy mixed together, and it gives you fucking... Now, the one issue that you will find if you try to do compat for Blue Power or Project Red is they have different recipes for blue alloy. One of them uses silver, the other one uses iron. So you'll have an issue with that.
I guess Project Red is one that uses iron.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. And mod is dumb.
Mm-hmm. I agree. It's also a resource hog. When I had a really shit computer, I mean, what most people consider a potato computer, ran about twice as good as my computer. It was shit. It was a cell run processor, had barely any RAM. It was crap. And I couldn't run Red Power in the mod pack because of the way they did World Gen. It lagged the shit out of my world just trying to load the world. It took too much RAM to deal with the World Gen they did. That's why I've always gone with Blue Power instead of Red Power, or Project Red, is because Blue Power, the only time I had lag with it is when I had to deal with a volcano. When one of those were spawning in, that added a lot of blocks to the world. I don't know what it is with the way Project Red was, but it was just laggy as fuck. And so I've never used it since. Even though my computer's, way more beefy now than what it used to be, I still don't fucking use it. Alright, so let's see if we can turn this bitch back on. Smack this and see if that'll turn on. See if we can get our stuff going, because we are completely full on power almost. I want to go down and see what we've got. Fuel oil is empty. Diesel is empty as it should be. Gasoline is empty. Kerosene is empty. Naphtha's still full. We got to deal with that. Lubricant is empty. Refinery gas is empty. Alright, so we need to deal with this. And I think this is going to be the first thing I deal with. I still need to deal with the boiler. I was in the middle of doing that last time. So I need to do a fluid detector with a controller fluid detector. I need one of these. So I need a heavy pressure plate and then an iron or aluminum plate. So I need a tag set to 2, which for some reason we don't have. Do you have a shutter here? I have tags in my bag. Yeah, I got tags in my bag. Still wish I could talk Greg into using this. Say what you want about E, this was still the best idea he had. Making it to where you could do a selector tag without a fucking screwdriver. I hate using a fucking screwdriver on those things. So that's running. Why do we have tungsten in there? We should have tungsten steel in there. Also, I need to go turn the fucking power back on. I turned the power off to it. So it just failed.
Remember you're talking about blue power?
Mm-hmm.
Seems like I can't find the modern version anymore. It seems it's completely just gone.
Really?
Yeah, all the versions I found are just 1.7.
No, right here. I just found it. I just typed in blue power and it's all the way up to 121. Holy crap. He's got help. It's not just more than hidden anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people on there now. But I think he may have stopped because one of the users is Forge user numbers. So they're done. And you can't follow any of the other ones. You can only follow the top one. So I'm wondering if he stopped and they've since taken over. But right here's the thing. There. But yeah, there's a version for 119.4, 120, 121, 120.6, 121, and 16 other versions.
Oh, maybe it's just my phone name because it wasn't showing up on my phone. Look at my desktop because Discord has started acting up again. Or very Discord issue that I have. I can't open any new Windows links or anything while in voice.
And it's what happens when you put penguins in charge of your computer.
I don't think it's really I think it's just Discord being stupid.
You'll have that too. But I prefer to, pick on you that it has to do with you running Linux. May not have anything to do with it, but I'm still going to say it. Why are we not running? Why is this not going? Why is the biochaff not coming out of here? We're full of biomass. Why are we full of biomass? what fucking reason are we full of biomass? Ethanol. How the fuck are we full of ethanol? We got a little bit of methanol, and we are completely full of ethanol. Well, we need to pipe that up to the combustion engine over there and burn that shit. Or, you know, we gotta make the big chem reactor and do that thing. We could do that thing too. We need to do that thing. Alright. Controller. Should be a lever and a plate. Which is... do I have any red alloy wire in my backpack? Yes. I also have a redstone conductor for some reason. I have no idea why I have that. I have an accept and an emit for some reason. Alright, let's go see a man about a horse. No, I don't have piss. Never mind. Naphtha, benzene, which benzene's almost full. We need to do the same thing and burn that shit off. Toluene's damn near full because we haven't been making explosives. Alright, so we want to do this here. Wait a minute. This has to go on the side of that block, doesn't it? This has to go there. And then that will output redstone to here. And we want to keep, I think we'll set it at like 14. So if we put the controller there, that's going to give us 15 out of there. So maybe we should do this down below. I think we should do this down below. Yeah, we got a lot more room down here. Alright, so we'll have the redstone come down here. We'll go ahead and just bring this down like that. We'll use the accept and the emit that I already have. Do that. So then that should have 1, Why do you not have 15? What did I do? What the fuck did I do? Doesn't this tell me the power in the cable? I swore this told me the power in the cable. We're gonna find out. So we're gonna do this. Okay, if I shift, it should tell me the power in the cable. Why are those not telling me there's power in that cable? They should be telling me there's power in that cable. It's that one, you moron. Dumbass. Now we have power in that cable. Okay. Hello? Okay, does it not tell me what I'm holding the... Seriously, what the fuck is going on here? That literally said how much power. There's 15 right there. Does this... Dude, why does your wire not say how much power's in it? That's really annoying. It makes this very difficult. Okay, where's my test lamp? Gonna make me use a fucking test lamp. We have power. Okay. It doesn't lose power over distance, at least not that short of distance, so we should still have 15 power right there. So now, if I was to do a thing, and that thing I want to do is grab a bit of redstone. Put that there. Okay, so it now has 13. I'm not sure where in the fuck the power went. So that's 13.
Well, drops down one pair of legs, because you know that puts 30, so it drops down one automatically.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's fine, because we only want it to drop a little bit. So now we put the controller there. So we want that. All right, what power is this at right now? 13. Okay, so we want to do this because it's completely full, and we want that power to be a little bit less. So now that's 11. That'll work. So now we want to put we can put that there, and we should be able to connect that to there. That should connect, I'm hoping. I really hope. And then that there. So now, is that connected, or do I have to come off of the side of this block? Do I have to do this? Now see, that lit up. So I think that's connected. Now, the question is, though, do you have an open shutter look? Is that going to tell me if it's open or not? Oh, yeah, because it does that. So if I do that, now it's shut. All right. Where I'm pretty sure that, yeah, it won't come off redstone like that. But what I could do if I wanted to, but I don't think I want to. I think what I just had is fine. I could use a repeater as well. I could basically do this. No, I'd have to do it over here. Never mind. We're just going to do it the way I just had it. Except we're going to do it on this side so it's not in my walkway. So we're going to do this. And like that. Connect that up. And it's not open. Why is it not open? Okay, now it opened. Now it closed. Now it opened. That's what we want. Except, do I need to invert this? This is where doing this with redstone is a real pain in the ass. Why can't it be easy like Factorio, where we have a fucking comparator that set the values and it's just done? Oh, redstone is such a pain in the ass. I mentioned how much I hate redstone. Okay, that bitch is open, which is what I want. But if I take some out of here, is it going to close? Which is what I need to know. So take that out of there. We're down to 1. It's still open. Okay, that thing is just filling as quickly. Okay, now it's dropping. Alright, I need to know how much it's going to drop before it closes. And it should be whatever this power here is. So if we take that number and divide it by 16, can you divide 864 by 16?
Mm-hmm. 54.
Okay, so we're dropping to 10. So that's 6 times 54, which is how much?
124.
So we should have to drop to like 500 before this thing's going to close. Alright, let's just see if it does. I'm going to run these up and see if I can see what this does. 1 sec. That's full of methane. And that's full of wood gas. That wood gas is going to be there forever. Okay, found a bug. We just lost an entire tank of fucking ethylene, dude.
Right, because it's burning.
I put one of these in here, like that. This was still down here. I put a second one in at the top that could go in, and it deleted it. I can replicate it. If you want to see it again, I just got to get the 1 liter of wood gas out of this bitch. I'll waste the 6 stainless to show you. Which I'm not sure why it would have done it anyways, because it couldn't fit it in there. It technically shouldn't have touched it. There's propane in there. Oh, because that's a propane thing. Why is there propane in there? Alright, give me this. Meet me at the gas turbine. Alright, stick that in the input slot. This time there was enough room in there that it stacked it. When there wasn't enough room, it ate it. Hold on. Let me fill it up with more. Let's make sure I'm not confused and seeing things. There's always a chance I'm wrong. That's why we test things. How much can that hold?
32. It's right now like around 20K.
Okay, there's 33 in this motherfucker. So this cannot fill that. So it technically should not go in there at all, right? Oh shit. Okay, there's 22 in here. There's 31 in there. Alright. Take that. Drop it in that slot.
That just pointed the drum in it. Yeah, it's a home.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. You just ate my entire drum and its contents. That's not okay.
Oops.
Oops. Motherfucker just ate 6 stainless steel, 12 stainless steel, and I get oops. Motherfucker, next time we need manganese, guess who's going to mine it? Alright, well, that was a good test done. I can go home and go to bed now. Why is there fucking protein in here? No idea why that's in there. That bitch is still filling back up. Holy crap. Alright, well, I'm not going to connect this because we need to check that fix, so we need this to happen again. My question is, how are you going to fix it? Because if we can put a drum in there, doesn't that tank have to be big enough to hold an entire drum? How's it going to use just a partial drum? Is it going to eat out of the tank while it's in the input slot until it's empty and then drop?
No, I don't think so. It's just not try and empty it if there's already another. If you can't fit it into the output slot.
Yeah, but you said the tank in here is 32.
Mm-hmm.
These drums are 64.
You can just turn partially.
Okay, so it's gonna... Okay. So then we're gonna leave testing off here. We'll take a look at this after he fixes it. He still needs to figure out why his cables blink at me, because that's really annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Every now and then I see this fucking out of the corner of my eye where one of the cables blinks open and close.
Oh, I've been noticing that recently. They're just randomly blinking.
Yes. I think your cables are trying to hit on me and it's annoying. Make them stop.
I really hate rendering it.
Oh, yeah.
Experience of having with the mass storage is just making me hate it even more.
I think everybody hates rendering in Minecraft, no matter what version it is.
Seems easier.
Greg even hates fucking dealing with rendering issues in 1.7.10, so. But I have heard it's gotten worse, so. Anyways, that'll be our testing for tonight. Probably be a couple days because he was working on some other rendering stuff. And he needs to get that worked on, so we might be back here Thursday, Friday? Probably not Thursday, because I think Thursday's Junior's day off. So I'll be sleeping. One of those days, we'll be back for some more testing. So, have a good one.